Hi, this is TW on SI, where we focus on things real estate, of course, and Staten Island. And this is my first monthly real estate report of 2022, which will focus primarily on Staten Island, but also we want to look at the entire housing market for last year. So if we look at the year of 2021, the entire U.S. housing market, it was one literally for the history books. Existing home sales are likely to hit the highest level in 15 years, with an estimated 6 million homes sold in 2021. Sales prices reached new heights. Inventory was so low. Homes sold in record times, days on the market, and often above asking price. Mortgage rates, which began 2021 at near historic lows, remain fairly attractive even now. As for Staten Island, let's look at the December of 2021. New listings decreased over 16% to 255 properties. Pending sales were down over 3% to 387 properties. Inventory levels, those properties for sale, fell 48% and change to 987 properties. At the same time, prices were strong, continued to rise. Median sales price increased over 8%, almost 9% to $620,000. Days on the market, which is a real indicator of supply and demand, was down 26.3 to mere 72 days. Inventories were down a huge 58.7 to 2.2 months. So, if we look at the charts, days on the market, note in 2019 it was 105 days. Down 97 days to 297 days in 2020, and a low of 72 days in 2021, which is pretty amazing. Median sales price, $543,250 in 2019, increased almost 5% in 2020 to $570,000, but then it increased another 8.8% to a high of $620,000. Average sales price, using 2019 as a base, it increased 3% in 2020, another 8.6% in 2021 to $664,690. The percentage of original list price received. This is an interesting chart. So the percentage of an original list price received versus the final contract price went from 93.2 in 2019, closer to listing at 94.9 in 2020, and then very close to actual asking price of 97.1 in 2021. New listings. The year-to-date number is worth noting. 2019 showed over 7,000, and 2020 it was decreased almost 7%, to 6,619, and down slightly again, but very slightly in 2020 on. Pending sales, which is the count of the properties on which offers have been accepted, monthly totals were up big from 2020 over 2019, but very little change from December 2020 to December 2021. I think what is interesting are the year-end date figures. Year-to-date figures. In 2020, 5.5%, and then a whopping 24.9% in 2021. Amazing. Closed sales, counting the properties that closed in a given period, while December 2021 was down almost 22%. For the year, closings were up almost 39% over the previous year, 2020. The monthly supply of inventory from 6.1 months in 2019 was down to 5.2 in 2020, and then a very low, amazingly low, 2.2 months in 2021. Low inventory normally leads to higher prices as demand chases limited supply. Of course, we also had incredibly low interest rates, which would normally increase demand as well. So low inventory may make it very well harder for you to find the house you want. However, these are not normal times. Interest rates, given inflationary pressure, are likely to rise this year. Obviously, the pandemic continues into year 3. Hard to believe, but here we are in year 3. Worth noting too is that new construction of single-family homes has seriously decreased. For the last 13 straight years, builders have not been able or willing to construct enough homes to meet historical averages. We are now 13 straight years below the 50-year average for completed single-family home units. So you have a lot of demand chasing little supply with good interest rates and not enough inventory either on the market or coming to the market because builders aren't building enough. And if you'd like to receive this information monthly by email, please let me know. I'd be happy to make that happen. 2022 is the year of the tiger, as of February 1st, the Chinese New Year. And may it be a great year for you and yours, despite the challenges we face. Thank you for joining me. This is TW. Stay well.